Before you enter the relationship, you have many plans in life. Of what family would you have? You dream that your family must be a role model to others. Your children will be successful in their studies, and you dream that you will be together with your partner forever. Do you agree with me? In one of the remote place somewhere in northern Philippines, particularly in Cordillera Paya, here comes a woman full of dream in her life. She did everything in order to achieve her dream, to become a professional. She studied very well, so she finished her studies. In fact, she's one of the outstanding students in the school. She graduated as a teacher. So when she finished college, she decided to explore. And she came here in Manila. She applied for a job here as a teacher and she was hired immediately. While she was teaching in one of the prestigious schools here in Manila, she began supporting her three nephews and even her family because she's supporting three students studying in a private school in their place. Her salary is not enough for their tuition fees. So after time in school, she also having extra income from her tutorials. To cut this story short, these nephews graduated and have their own jobs already. One of them is a soldier right now. These three nephews were brothers and son of her elder Seventh-day Adventist brother. Time, days, weeks, months, and years passed by. The woman got married, and in few years they were together. Her husband is so good to her. He doesn't even have vices. For 11 years, everything went fine until the woman decided to work abroad. In her stay in abroad, she worked as private tutor of 5 kids. In abroad, she experienced too much hardship because it's not only teaching the 5 children but also cleaning the whole 3 houses after she teaches the kids. Despite the things she experienced, she never gave up. Instead, she always prayed to God, claiming His promises. In Psalms 46:1-3, God is our refuge and strength, and even present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. This woman always prayed to God. After 2 years, she came back here in the Philippines. She found out that her husband had an affair to other woman. She cried a lot because she knew her dreams for her family will vanish. She also knew that all the money she sent to her husband were used in paying women, and also he used in illegal drugs. As an OFW who worked hard in abroad for your family, what do you feel? Of course, you know the answer. While living in her husband, after 2 months, she got pregnant. This was the very painful moment in her life. Why? Because during her pregnancy, she suffered a lot from the hands of her husband. There was that time she cooked for her husband, but when she asked him to eat, he answered, I'm full, why not just eat with the kids? There was the time she waited for him till 3 a.m., but no husband arrived. Almost every day, same things are happening. Until one day, no husband arrived forever. In short, Caroline and her kids were left alone. Because she is pregnant, no work, what do you expect them to happen? Where they're going to get their food? But remember, God, He is our provider. baby, no. I'm not kidding. One day, Caroline was lost in her mind. She thought it would be better to die by killing her children and herself. Why she thought that way? Because they don't they don't have anything to eat. No milk for her baby, no food to cook, etc. etc. Maybe a question at the back of your mind. Where are those people she helped? No one remember her when she was the one who suffered. No one remember her when she and her kids doesn't have anything to eat. Why? Because they had a good life now, so they don't dare to think of what you did for them. Time came, she was so depressed. She did not know what to do. She picked up a knife and planning to kill the elder son when suddenly a heavy thing dropped in front of her. When she looked down and picked it up, the book was open and her plan was suddenly stopped. Why? Because as she picked up the book, she saw Deuteronomy 31:6. 6. It says there, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Caroline cried a lot to God, asking forgiveness of what she planned to do in her children and in herself. Brothers and sisters, the woman in the story is no other than the woman speaking in front of you. All this very special in this special day. Before I will end this story of my life, I would like to leave this adage to you. Strength doesn't come from what you can do, but it comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. Through the help of our Heavenly Father, in Him there's nothing impossible. He never leave nor forsake us. To God be the glory. Thank you.